Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is WiStillaLearn speaking. And of course, we don't need to go too much in depth with this one, right? We know what to do, right? If you are an adult, you write your name down twice. If you are a parent, you write your name separate from your child's name. And then, of course, we fulfill our obligations, right? So I want to finish this part as quickly as possible. All right. Let's see. And then of course, because the names are different, chances are your child will either be in primary or in high school. You just pick the appropriate grade level and we move on to page 2. Let's see if we can blitz this situation. I don't know if we can. It might be rapid. You never know. Now look at this. I have a bit of envy. I should have had this attached to the forum on first person tutor. Maybe I might want to, select all. Let's select all and copy. Why not? Yeah. Anyhow, if you're on page 2, it says group session up here. If you're interested in that, you fill out this form. If not, this is what you do. Select one-on-one, which means you're not going to use page 2. Select one-on-one, scroll down, and click on next. Now, select one-on-one again. This time, fill out everything you see, right? Notice we don't have an online component on WiStillaLearn because most of it is, based in Jamaica. But who knows? If I have enough teachers, I could have them work online during the week and then we do face-to-face on weekends. So that's a possibility. So if the demand is there, I will see to it that takes place for sure. Let's select afternoons, right? Let's select afternoons. And again, let's select. Again, if there's a desire for, what was I saying earlier? If there's a desire for more of the one-on-ones in the middle of the week, and in other words, classes outside of Saturday and Sunday, like let's say for example Monday to Thursday, let's say Monday to Thursday. If you desire to have online classes with teachers, more than likely I'm gonna have my assistants take care of that portion of the work for me. Yeah, I keep embarrassing myself by right clicking. Okay, so yes, so we selected afternoons. We're gonna select another afternoon. We can have 12 to 1:30 or 2 to 3:30. We pick the time that works best for us depending on our schedule. We click on next. Now, if you select any 3 subjects, you can select this, which is already 3, as well as this, or you can select this as well as this, or you can select 3 individual ones as well as the any 3 subjects, because what you do is you make your selection here and then confirm your selection, right? So we're doing CSET math, chess, and reading, and those are any 3, and instead of paying for, in other words, instead of paying 9,000, you're paying 5. Yeah? So first you make your selection, then you confirm your selection, and then we come down here and we select the days, right? most of the days we're working will be Saturday and Sunday. Again, notice that you have the option of Monday to Thursday as well, on the condition that, you know, we have people that we can rely on for the online, right? Now we come here, write the name of your bank. That's it. Press on next. Oh, 5 minutes 30. Look at that. I roll my eyes every time. You know, there's no, the noise pollution is a problem in this society. So what can we do about that? Anyhow, see the pinned videos regarding this optional section. You are looking at the video right now. Here we go. We select no, and we're going to select no again. Now if you'd like to fill out this form later, I will create a standalone version of this video and have it sent to you at a later time. But for right now, we press submit and that's it. Again, similar to what you do on First Person Tutor, if you have an interest in signing up more than one student, what you're going to do is click submit another response. You write the email that you used from before, and then you write your name once more, right? Naturally, you use the same number. I mean, in all honesty, I think you don't even have to enter your number again, in all honesty. If you entered it once, you probably don't need to again. But what is necessary is the child's name, right? So let's say, yeah. Now you can add their WhatsApp number, because again, you are gonna get screenshots of what took place in class in conjunction with actual homework, right? So that's a necessity for the student WhatsApp, right? For homework purposes only, right? And then of course we come here, and what do? Chances are we're dealing with someone's child, so either primary or high. Right. No, wait a minute. Okay, I think I figured it out. Alright, so you're on the group session now. Here we are. Select group session and fill out all the information you see here. So if you prefer mornings, if you're a morning person, yeah, I really need a mouse. I need a mouse. Alright, so the mornings are between 10 to 11:30, and then we select next. Now we selected group before, so we're going to ignore the one-on-one, although you could fill out both pages if you wish to do one-on-one as well. However, most times you're going to go with one or the other, right? So if you selected group, you're not going to select one-on-one, and vice versa. Then we come here. These constitute as any two, so select it with any two, right? This is any two, select it with any two. Same thing with this. And if you don't see the two that you would like, combine them to your liking, right? So for example, you might want to do chess and reading. Select that with any two subjects, right? Or if you want to do pep, chess and reading, that would be any three, right? So if you're interested in that, then of course you switch over to this. This part here is your selection, right? this part here is your confirmation, right? So first you make the selection, then you make the confirmation. So you do pep, chess, and reading. Let's go pep, chess, and reading. Deselect that, go to any three. Right? There we go. Now let's scroll down a little bit. Most of the classes are on Saturday and Sunday. You have the option of selecting otherwise. Right? You write the name of your bank. What else is there? Yeah. We know the drill. No. No. And no. And then we press submit. Right. Yeah. So I think we did that. We did okay. We did okay. So I think I've covered enough bases. I genuinely think so. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to create a tutorial for completing the form using a tablet, completing the form using a smartphone. This version is completing the form using your laptop, right? So I'm covering all bases for all the pages, right? So it's a journey. It's a journey. I did a lot of work to complete these Google Forms. I did a lot of work. I won't even lie. I remember being very proud of myself the first time around, but then I saw things that I needed to, to change and make certain adaptations, and then I thought, man, now I have to go change this. I know that I changed this. I have to go and make another video because it's just like when you have a website. When you have a website and you change features on the website, you have to show people how to get around. It's the same thing when you change properties of a road. You have to show people how to use the road, because I'm telling you, people will get lost or people will drive the wrong way and crash. So you have to direct people accordingly. So ladies and gentlemen, maybe next time I'll try to make a video where you guys have a look at the chessboard without seeing my face. I know the Bob Marley song saying that you're got tired for seeing my face, but maybe you're tired for seeing my face for true. So going forward, unless I have an announcement or a skit or unless it's of incredible importance, I might want to limit my my physical presence, because while it's about me, it's not about me, right? Does that make sense? While it is about me, it's not about me. It's about the students. It's about the connection that I make with students. It's about the kinds of things that I want to inspire in them, right? We want to learn from the fall. We want to learn not from the trip, but from the fall. We want to learn from the fun and lifelong learning. That's what the fall stands for. And of course, we're creating a community called STEEP, and that stands for what? Stands for students, teachers, and enthusiastically energized parents. Enthusiastically energized parents, right? So that's called STEEP, right? So I am trying to honor some commitments, and let me explain what I mean by that. I'm going to look at my tablet and see if I already completed the videos for I want to say the tablet version of these videos. This is the laptop edition. So we have a laptop edition, we have a tablet edition, and we're doing a smartphone edition as well. Yeah. I don't know. This is us killing time, right? So let's click submit another response. Yeah. If you did this on First Person Tutor, you're doing the same thing on WiStillaLearn. It's the same thing. The only thing that you need to do is realize that when you're on page 2, when you're on page 2, ensure that you fill out everything on page 2, ignore 3. Or if you're interested in filling out page 3, ignore page 2. Right? And we must pay attention to the selections, meaning if we see page 2 saying group, if you're not interested in group, ignore that page, select one-on-one, and then move on to page 3. Then when you go to page 3, select one-on-one again, and then what you do is you fill out the information and then you click on next. And then page 4 will be your subject selection. So first you select the subjects you want, then you make the confirmation, and that confirmation tells you how much it's going to be per session. Then the number of days tells you how many times for the week it's going to be. I will multiply that by 4, and that will be our monthly. And there you go. Right? I'm tempted to go live. Tempted. But I'm not sure if I'm ever going to summon the energy to pull that off. Although the time is actually quite appropriate, to be fair, because yesterday I ran into the issue of the sun being in my face, and yeah, it was not a good time. It was not. But I think we did good. I really think we did good. So I feel like I'm literally killing time. Right? I'm literally killing time, quite literally. So let's go back here to the WhatsApp channel. If you desire, now I might do this to all the other pages. If you want to find YouTube, go back by clicking there. The YouTube takes you to the WhatsApp takes you to the YouTube. You know, so that's a neat feature, right? So if you ever feel like, oh, but how am I gonna get back to the YouTube? You can just come right here, and just like that, you're back on the YouTube, right? And then if you say, well, what if, what if I don't know, what if I want the Instagram and the TikTok? Well, go back to the WhatsApp, scroll a little bit. You have the Instagram, you have the Facebook, and you have the TikTok. So you have options, right? And also, fun fact, let's say you didn't find the YouTube, let's say you didn't find the WhatsApp channel. If you're on the Facebook and you found it and you wanted to sign up for class, you can do that, and here we are. So many ways to skin the proverbial cat, as they say, right? I wonder if this is available on the Instagram. I'm not sure, in all honesty. I don't think so. Oh wow, it is. It is. Wow, it actually is. Wow. So you can go to the Instagram and get the Google form. You can go to the WhatsApp channel, get the Google form, and you can do the same by going to the WhatsApp channel. So find the YouTube, find the WhatsApp channel. When you go on the WhatsApp channel, you scroll down. If you see anything that says google.com/forms, click on that and it takes you here, right? And by that I mean this: docs.google.com/forms, blah 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 /view form. There you go. So I think we did a good job today. I think so. So you can go to the Facebook, right? And you know what you can do? Kindly leave us a review. Not yet rated? Leave us a review. So again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This was WiStillaLearn speaking.